beautiful job there from the WMC choir. I'd say almost as good as the class of 96.
Yeah, no lip syncing there, that's for sure. That was the real deal.
That was the real deal, and always good. That's one of the traditions here at WMC, too, is have the choir do the national anthem. I got to be honest, that one gave me a little bit of goosebumps, reminded me of back in the day when I got to be out there doing fun things like that.
All right, well, starting with visiting Covenant Christian Chargers. Starting at point guard is the sophomore Jared Minderhood. At the other guard is junior Cole Blyenberg. The forwards are senior Ben Norman and junior Brandon Capteen. And the center is 6'2", senior Jared Norman. For the Warriors, starting at point guard is the 5'8" senior Nate Taylor. At the other guard is senior James Jackson. The forwards are Logan Waller and Henry DeCam. And the starting center is the big junior Bernard Smith.
So Bernard Smith ready to jump this one up. And opposing him on the other side is one of the Normans. Which one is it? I believe that's Ben. That is Ben. So 6'4" on 6'5". WMC wearing their home whites. And Smith will win this one. Taps it up to Jackson. WMC going right to left here for the first half. And Nate Taylor with the ball in his hands. Off in the right wing to Henry DeCam. A little crossover, spin, shot comes up short. Rebound bounces around. Capteen will come down with it for Covenant Christian. Quickly gets it into the hands of Minderhood. Now they'll get it down low on the right side. Blyenberg with it, covered by Jackson. Back up top, Jared Norman's going to launch a three ball, bounce off the front of the rim and made its way down. Covenant on the board first, 3-0.
Nice friendly bounce there for the visiting Chargers.
Taylor almost lost the dribble between his legs. Now gets it off for Jackson on the left side. Jackson into the paint with it. Double pump. Missed the shot. Airballed it. Went down hard. Here comes Covenant back the other way. Minderhood has it. Sent it off on the left side looking for Blyenberg, and it's going to go off Blyenberg's hands. Out of bounds. It'll be WMC ball. Great
hustle there by the senior James Jackson. He went down on the floor on the offensive end. Got up and sprinted the length of the court to get his hand on that pass and force the turnover.
Taylor bringing it up for the Warriors. Up top for Henry DeCam. DeCam into the paint, spins to his left. Shot just a little bit long off the mark. And here comes Covenant Christian back the other way. Blyenberg has it. Now back up top for Minderhood. Fouled by Nate Taylor as he brought it to the free throw line. First foul of the game with 6:47 left to go here in the first quarter. Covenant Christian up early, 3-0.
We're seeing the Warriors' defensive strategy. They're putting the aggressive 6-foot sophomore Logan Waller is all over Brandon Capteen so far. He's really a strong defensive player, Logan Waller. He'll have his hands full.
They get it down low to Capteen. He shot over Waller off the mark. Rebound comes down to DeCam. Here come the Warriors back the other way. Nate Taylor carrying it up. Working to the right side, looking down low, gets it in for Bernard Smith. Bernard faces the basket, now turns. A little baby hook with the right hand, and it's right through for Smith. First points of the game for the Warriors, and look at that. Everybody sits down. Here comes Covenant back the other way. Blyenberg back up top. That's Ben Norman with it. Crossover to his left hand, scooped it up over Smith. Missed the shot. DeCam with a rebound for the Warriors. Back for Nate Taylor. Taylor bringing it up for WMC off on the right side for Waller. Waller looking down low for Smith. Dribbled it and brought it back up top for Jackson. Jackson in the left corner for DeCam. DeCam down low. Nice entry pass to Smith. Missed the first one. Got his own rebound though. Pump fake and he'll knock it in off the glass for two more for Bernard Smith. Warriors lead 4-3.
Yeah, Bernard again just a force. They're getting his own rebound and taking it right back up. Really, Jared Norman's the only guy on Covenant's team with the girth to battle Bernard Smith.
Norman trying to work the other way, Jared Norman that is, and took an extra step. A turnover for Covenant. It'll give the Warriors back the ball with a 1-point lead. 5:33 left to go here in the first quarter.
Like I mentioned, Jared Norman has good physical size, but he's only 6'2". Bernard gets the ball inside. He's just shooting right over him.
DeCam with the ball up top for the Warriors, trying to find a hole to get it back into Smith. Instead, he'll send it back out for Nate Taylor. He'll reset the offense. Taylor going to the right-hand side, now crosses over into the paint. Thought about giving it to Smith. Instead, hits Waller in the left corner. Logan Waller He dribbled it when he got it and then picked up his dribble, tried to dribble again. Double dribble is called. 5:08 left to go here in the first quarter. 4-3, the Warriors lead. Brower, Ropp, and Ray are going to check in. DeCam, Jackson, and Wall are going to check out for WMC.
Yeah, interesting to see Kyle Mastenbrook, with those role players trying to get more people in the game, knowing this is going to probably be a full game for the Warriors. Try to keep everyone fresh.
Alex Ropp immediately makes his presence known, knocking a ball out of the hands of Bleinberg out of bounds. Captain will inbound it there. Jacob Ray will cover him. Gets it back for Norman up on the left side, and we got a couple players that went down on the court. And now double dribble called on Covenant Christian. Everybody's okay. They bounced right back up, although there was a couple bodies that got intertwined there for a second.
Yeah, that was the sophomore, small sophomore Jared Minder who got mixed up with Bernard Smith, and let's just say Jared lost that battle.
Here comes Taylor back the other way for WMC. Taylor lost control of his dribble. Minderhood got it right back. Captain was bringing it up, but he dribbled it all the way up to his shoulder. Call it a carry on him. WMC ball. 4:41 left to go here in the first quarter. Line change for Covenant Christian. A fresh 5 players all come into the game at once.
Yeah, so James Haveman, the coach for Covenant, says, okay, we can play that game too. We've got depth. We got a lot of kids who can play. He takes his whole starting 5 out and puts in a new 5.
A little pressure coming from that 5-2 as Ray and Taylor will try and break this one for WMC. Taylor get it up for Ropp, and here they come. Ropp throws it up for Bernard Smith, but a little late on that one. A little miscommunication. Goes out of bounds. Although I kind of like the idea. 4:28 left to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, it actually was a good idea there by Ropp, I think. I'm surprised Bernard didn't go up and at least grab that ball and come down with it.
Jared Kaminga tries to get the ball down low. Justin Loyinga, he missed this shot. Goes right to Jacob Ray. Here come the Warriors back the other way. Ray into the paint. Drops it for Christian Brower, but Ray's going to commit an offensive foul as he knocked over Nate Dozema. It'll be Covenant Christian ball. Second foul of the game on WMC in the first on Ray.
Yeah, probably a good call there. It was a little bit of a flop, a little bit of an acting job, but yeah, there was some contact there, so I guess we'll have to say it was a good call.
Little discussion going on. Now we'll get things back in order as Jared Kaminga will bring it up for the Chargers. Thought about the three-pointer and took one extra step as he was thinking about it. It'll be traveling on him. WMC gets the ball right back.
It's a great defensive job so far by the Warriors halfway through the first quarter, and the only points for the Covenant was that very early on three-pointer by Jared Norman.
Pressure coming again from the Chargers. Christian Brower will break it. Sam Mast into the game for Smith. Gets it in the right corner, and he's going to get fouled by Covenant Christian. Looks like Nate Dozema, the guilty party.
Covenant's coming out very aggressive here. We've seen several times, several collisions. They're really going all over the place here, especially the second 5 that they just brought in.
Ropp inbounding the ball, finds Brower at the elbow. Brower with the ball fake, gets it back for Ray, launching a 3-ball. Way long, but Ropp jumps up, gets the rebound. Back for Nate Taylor. Taylor over for Ray's wide open. Instead, he'll pass it up. Brower with a long jump shot. That one's long. Ropp with another rebound for WMC. Takes it back off the glass himself. Rebound bouncing around. It'll come free to Sam Mast for the Warriors. Mast back for Taylor. Taylor swings it around for Ray. Ray will take it down low, and they're going to say he's guilty of a walk. Might have been a little shove there. Just saying.
Well, the Warriors didn't score that time, but they got 3 offensive rebounds, so Coach Kyle Mastenbrook has to be happy with that. Just got to knock down some of those shots now.
WMC still leading 4-3. 3-ball from the left side for Matt Muhlenberg of Covenant Christian off the mark. Here come the Warriors back the other way. Taylor carries it up. Gets it for Ropp in the right corner, right back to Taylor up top. Trapping defense coming from Covenant. Sam Mast with it in the right corner, and he's going to take an extra step. WMC is going to get a couple starters back in DeCam and Smith. Also Chase Skeideman checking in for WMC. Taylor will check out for the first time along with Brower and Ropp.
Well, Covenant is showing early. They think that they can pressure and get into the heads of the Warriors, and that it's working so far. That's uncharacteristic number of turnovers early on for WMC. They need to settle down a little bit and not let Covenant get in their heads.
And that second line for Covenant checks back out. The starters all back in for the Chargers. And Midderhood with it. And 3 seconds is the call on Covenant Christian, and WMC gets the ball right back. A lot of turnovers early in this game.
Yeah, it's been real sloppy early on, and Covenant is that game against Muskegon Catholic earlier this year is a very low-scoring type affair. So a lot of action, not a lot of scoring.
2:54 left to go here in the first quarter of play. 4-3, Bernard Smith leads Jared Norman. How they're going to call the officials back over to the scorer's table, make sure everything is squared away. In the game right now for WMC, Mast, Smith, Skeideman, DeCam, and Jacob Ray. Starters are all in for Covenant. Midderhout, Blyenberg, Norman, and Capteen. Henry DeCam going to work some point guard duties here for the Warriors. Goes into the paint, drops it back for Ray. Ray drops it off for Bernard Smith. Down low, Smith off the glass for another 2. Give him 6, and his team leads 6-3 with 2:38 left to go here in the first quarter.
Great job by Jacob Ray there, breaking down the defense, forcing the defense to him.
Baseline jumper the other way from Jared Norman. His second bucket of the game makes it 6-5. 2:22 left to go. Jacob Ray bringing it back up. Off for Chase Skeideman on the left side in the left corner. It's Henry DeCam. Ball fake, takes it into the paint. Little floater, just missed it. Smith with the rebound. Missed the putback, got his own rebound. Missed that putback as well. Capteen with the rebound, and here come the Chargers back the other way. Midderhood with it. Puts on the brakes, finds Jared Norman down low. Norman double team, triple team back for Midderhood. A little shot from the free throw line, and Smith pulling down the rebound is going to get fouled. I think he got raked across the eye a little bit as well. It'll be WMC ball, second team foul on Covenant Christian.
You know, I think one of the real keys for WMC is getting the ball into Bernard Smith. It's not a matter of just holding the ball out on the perimeter and passing it around and then trying to find Smith. Covenant's going to prevent that, but like you saw Jacob Ray do a moment ago, once you penetrate in, make the defense come out and play you, and then dump it off to Bernard.
Waller and Taylor check in. Jacob Ray, Christian Brower check out for WMC. Taylor bringing it up. Finds Logan Waller on the right side. Back up top for Chase Skeideman. Skeideman lost his dribble, knocked away. Good play there by Blyenberg. And here comes Covenant back the other way. Ben Norman kicks it off on the left side. Capteen, a 3, missed that one. Ben Norman with the rebound and the left-handed putback makes it 7-6. Covenant with 1:30 left to go here in the first quarter. Comes Nate Taylor, takes it right into the lane, and he's going to draw a foul. He's got 2 free throws coming up for WMC.
Nice aggressive take by Nate Taylor, and that's important because Covenant is really playing aggressive so far. WMC has to match that.
Nate Taylor, probably by at least 3 inches, the smallest guy on the court, but he took it right into the paint, drew the contact. 2 free throws coming up for him with his team down a point. Taylor coming into tonight averaging 5.4 points a game. Missed the first free throw. He's got one more coming up. Jackson will check back in for WMC, and Skeideman will get a break with 1:23 left to go.
You know, conditioning is going to be a real factor tonight, the way Covenant's playing and with all the subs they're using. Well, hopefully we'll see what kind of condition these Warriors are in tonight.
Second free throw from Taylor off the mark. Rebound comes to Jared Norman, and here comes Covenant back the other way. Midderhood with it. Covered by Taylor, gets it off on the right side for Ben Norman. Off on the right wing, Blyenberg. Back up top, that's Jared Norman, and from the free throw line launches another jump shot and hits. 9-6. Covenant lead up to 3 with 1 minute to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Jared Norman with 7 points already in the game, so he's off to a great start.
Henry DeCam with the ball in the left corner for WMC. Back up top, Nate Taylor's going to launch a long 3-ball. Air ball on that one. Jackson tried to go out and save it, got knocked in midair, and they're just going to say the ball went out of bounds off WMC. It'll be Covenant Christian ball. 48.3 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, the sophomore Logan Waller for WMC doing a great job on Capteen. But yeah, like I mentioned a moment ago, it's the hero so far for Covenant has been the Jared Norman, the 6'2 senior. You don't expect that.
Bernard Smith, he got raked over the eye earlier and has to check out of the game here for a minute for WMC in the closing seconds of this first quarter. Covenant Christian with a 9-6 lead as Ben Norman brings the ball up into the paint, spins around DeCam. DeCam blocked that one. Here comes WMC back the other way. DeCam with the ball in his hands. At the top of the key, couple crossover dribbles, launched a three ball, missed it badly, but look at Jackson in there. He got the bucket and the foul.
What a great play by James Jackson. He's the X factor, I tell you, Matt, for this WMC team. He's a guy who really could elevate this team to a different level, and he did on that play.
He's super athletic. He stands 6'2" tall, but he's got a great wingspan. Comes the free throw. He completes the three-point play. We're tied up 9-9. 25 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
I see Bernard Smith just came back in the gym. I think he's having maybe flushed out his eye or something there, but he'll be back.
Norman kicks it off for Capteen in the left corner. They'll swing it around. Three ball from Jared Norman off the mark. Christian Brower with a rebound for WMC. Brower over for Jackson. Could have called a foul there as Jackson brings it across. Closing seconds, he launches a long three ball, and that'll do it. Into the first quarter, WMC 9, Covenant Christian 9. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back with the second quarter here on Country 93.1.